What if I told you one of the most beloved political figures in Canada had 4 paws, whiskers, and a tuxedo? Meet Tuxedo Stan, who ran for mayor and sparked a movement. In 2012, this dapper black and white cat from Halifax, Nova Scotia, threw his hat, or perhaps his collar, into the ring for mayor. Stan's campaign wasn't a joke. It was a creative way to highlight the plight of feral and stray cats and advocate for their well-being. Stan's campaign was timely. Halifax, like many cities, faced a growing population of stray and abandoned cats. The city's animal shelters were overwhelmed, and there wasn't enough being done to address the root causes of the problem. Stan's candidacy, however unconventional, struck a chord with the public. People were drawn to his message of compassion and his unique way of bringing attention to an important issue. His campaign was a breath of fresh air in a political landscape often dominated by negativity and self-interest. Tuxedo Stan reminded everyone that sometimes the most powerful voices for change belong to the smallest and furriest among us. Tuxedo Stan's campaign platform was simple but powerful: improve the lives of Halifax's feline population. At the heart of his platform was a call for the implementation of a Trap, Neuter, Return, or TNR program. TNR involves humanely trapping feral cats, neutering or spaying them to prevent further breeding, and then returning them to their colonies. This approach, Stan's campaign argued, was not only more humane than euthanasia, but also more effective in controlling the feral cat population in the long run. Tuxedo Stan also advocated for increased funding for animal shelters and spay-neuter initiatives. He understood that addressing the issue of cat overpopulation required a multi-pronged approach. His campaign stressed the importance of responsible pet ownership, including the need for spaying and neutering pets to prevent unwanted litters. Through these policy proposals, Tuxedo Stan aimed to create a more compassionate and responsible city for all its residents, both two-legged and four-legged. Tuxedo Stan's mayoral campaign was far from your typical political race. He didn't hold rallies or give speeches, but his message spread far and wide thanks to the power of social media and the tireless efforts of his human supporters. Stan's campaign manager, his owner Hugh Chisholm, was the driving force behind the campaign's success. Chisholm managed Stan's social media presence, arranged interviews, and tirelessly promoted Stan's message of compassion for animals. News of Stan's candidacy spread quickly, capturing the hearts of people not just in Halifax but around the world. He was featured in major news outlets such as CNN, The Guardian, and The Washington Post. People from all walks of life were charmed by Stan's story and inspired by his mission. The campaign even attracted the attention of celebrities like Anderson Cooper and Ellen DeGeneres, who helped amplify Stan's message to a global audience. He may not have been a traditional politician, but Tuxedo Stan proved that sometimes all it takes to spark a movement is a little bit of feline charm and a whole lot of heart. Although Tuxedo Stan did not win the mayoral race, his campaign was a resounding success. He may not have held office, but he achieved something far greater. He changed the conversation around animal welfare in Halifax and beyond. Stan's campaign brought the issue of cat overpopulation to the forefront of public consciousness. It sparked a dialogue about responsible pet ownership and the humane treatment of animals. His advocacy led to a significant increase in donations to animal shelters in Halifax and spurred the city to adopt a pilot Trap, Neuter, Return program. Tuxedo Stan's legacy extends far beyond the borders of Halifax. His story resonated with people around the world, inspiring them to become more involved in animal welfare causes in their own communities. He showed the world that even a cat can make a difference, and that every voice, no matter how small, has the power to create positive change. Tuxedo Stan's story is a powerful reminder that we all have a responsibility to speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Animals depend on us for their well-being, and we must do everything in our power to ensure they are treated with compassion and respect. There are many ways to honor Tuxedo Stan's legacy and make a difference in the lives of animals. You can volunteer at your local animal shelter, donate to animal welfare organizations, or simply spread awareness about the importance of responsible pet ownership. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, can have a ripple effect. Together we can create a world where all animals are valued and loved. Let's continue Tuxedo Stan's mission and be a voice for the voiceless. If you'd like to learn more about Tuxedo Stan and his legacy, you can find more information on the official Tuxedo Stan website. Thanks so much for watching!